Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been a delay in between, but it's caused due to weather changes and I fall sick for some time and we were traveling. And now we are back to the show with a brand new topic that's very important for website owners, especially if you're running some SEO campaigns or burning a lot of money in ads. This score is going to change your even failing campaigns into a very successful high ROI campaigns with this single score. Yes, you got it right. That's LCP score Payal. It's called largest contentful paint. So Payal, I think a lot of our existing customers have seen this score working like a charm for them because turned a lot of good successful campaigns using this optimizing one, for this one successful the web vitals. So this is one of the important component of any web vitals for any website, and most of them ignore this. I don't know why, because if you ignore this particular score, uh, you are not even showing your offer right in the first step if anyone lands on a website. That's the crucialness of this particular LCP is for. And so we're going to dive in and understand the definition, the measurements, the guidelines to do that, and we're also going to have some optimization tips through which you can optimize your website for the score and rank faster. So shall we get started?
Sure. You let me start with my questions. That is, can help us with LCP definition and the mobile focus thing.
Sure.
That is the fundamentals of LCP. What exactly is it? Why must a site owner needs to good have a good say benchmark of 2.5 seconds specifically on mobile device?
Got it. So jumping back to the first question that Payal asked, which is the definition of the LCP. I know you can just Google out a lot of book definitions, but I'm going to just explain in simple words. It's basically the total number of time, the total amount of time taken for the first fold of the website to pop up and to start showing to the user. The first fold, as in the first scroll, the home page of your website is the first fold. If one scroll done, then it's a second fold. So we're talking about the first fold, and that's the total time taken to load that first fold is termed as LCP. And you can just to measure this, you need to copy your website URL and put it in PageSpeed Insights tool,
Okay.
and it will deliver your LCP score and in details other scores, other web vitals as well. And if it is above 4 seconds, it will declare it as failed. You can just be sure that if it's above 4 seconds, it will come as failed. Otherwise, it will tell you the timing below 3.5 or 4 or something like that. The timing will be there. It is measured by measuring the total amount of time that is taken for all the elements to load. It can be a text block, it can be an image, it can be a video that you place, sliders, yeah, all of it. So that's why it is very crucial if you're running ads for on a particular page, then your LCP score has to be very high, not less than, not more than 2 seconds, because this can particularly change your campaign dynamics in terms of a successful campaign or a poor campaign, because your offer is getting not viewed, then the bounce rate is increased because of this. So that's about it. And you spoke one very important point, why it's prioritizing mobile. Most of the users are accessing your website on mobile now. If you open any Google Analytics and see the ratio of website visits, it's so high on mobile compared to desktop. So that's why mobile focused LCP scores are very important.
I would like to ask another thing is above the fold content strategy, more about it. Like to drastically lower the LCP, what heavy elements must be removed or relocated immediately?
Okay. So to correct your LCP scores, try to have very lightweight objects on the first scroll. Basically, you can have a text block will come in very small amount of memory size. So you can have very text block, or you can have very simple, not complicated forms to get interest immediately. You can have videos, but try to have embedded videos and use a CDN, because using CDN will pass on the load to the cloud network than the user's mobile phone or local network. So use a CDN that improves the delivery. You can have a good LCP score. Ideally, below 2.5 seconds is considered as a good score. 2.5 to 4 seconds, it's okay score, but you can improve it. Above 4 seconds, it's completely failed. You really need to work on it ASAP. So that's what we need to do.
On these critical technical interventions, what we need to do in terms of font fixing? Like if a website uses custom fonts, how does implementing the simple font display just helps with delaying LCP time?
That's right. So we've seen most of the lot of pages mostly optimized for text blocks and all of that, but somewhere they will fail on the font loading. Even a font tries to load takes time, then LCP scores will be high. Say for example, you're using a custom font which is not available as a system font. Basically, all the Google fonts and all the Windows fonts will be mostly a system font. So even if there is a lag from the website to load, the system font will support this font and your content will be much more faster visible to the users. But at times these custom fonts will not be available in this. At that point, you need to use a particular CSS function which is exactly like this. It will be like font hyphen display colon swap. So if you declare this function in your CSS file where you declare the font, then there will be a function that's happening. If the font is failed from the website side, it will try to replace a font that is a system font and it will show the content at least. So that's how you need to do. And if you're a WordPress business owner, then you can just implement these using a plugin. There are a lot of plugins to do this font display swap so that it is easily applied and your LCP scores can be improved.
Anything with foundational speed and infrastructure, like before attempting any complex code fixes, what basic infrastructure improvements we need to work on?
Yeah, you can use if you're using a lot of images, try to use a tiny PNG kind of place where you can compress these images. And if you're using WordPress, then you can go for a lot of image optimization plugins are there. You just can use those plugins and it will compress all the images that are available on your website. Apart from images, then you need to look at having use lesser JavaScripts and CSS. So there are a lot of plugins again for WordPress where you can minify your CSS and JavaScripts and use a CDN network. You can use Cloudflare, it's free, or you can use Bunny CDN, or you can use any paid CDN services that can really improve your speed. So those are basics before even you touching the code of the site.
That was very helpful, Leo. Hopefully, implementing all these suggestions might reduce the time which it takes to load the LCP and fasten up the website loading pages, and probably I can get to see more traction on my website and more conversion, of course.
So guys, I hope you have learned about this LCP score. Go check your website score and post it in the comments. We are eager to see your scores. Until then, see you in the next video. Thank you.